Simon Ekpa'S current state in prison 6 hours after he got sentenced to jail for 6 years. Yes, in fact, I've told you people that we'll be carrying you along um, in hours, in minutes, and as uh, the updates concerning Simon Ekpa'S and trial and his just sentenced issue actually is. Now, as it is right now, the state of the nation of Finland is what we are bringing to you, and Simon Ekpa'S current state as well. How Finland is actually is right now, the state of the people of Finland, the states, the condition Finland actually is, the people's reaction, the USBs, what is currently going on within them. You know, I said something that now the USB have learned their lessons. You can remember, I said it that now they have learned their lesson. They have learned not to misbehave anymore. So this is what I have just brought to you. Now, as it is right now, everything being equal, the truth is currently surfacing itself. I'll be playing it for you to hear how the current state of Finland is today that Simon Ekpa has been arrested. In fact, it's a very sad day in the whole of Finland. 6 hours after his arrest, this is how Finland is, and this is how Simon Ekpa actually is as well. Please spare me your time. Let's quickly watch this together.
From Brigi, CRC, and the Biafra Governing and Brigi Governing Council, we are here tonight, and I'm here right now with Brigi Governing Council. We are here tonight, and I'm here right now with our Minister, Dr. Joy Irobi, who happened to be a very senior member of the cabinet and also a member of CRC. Please, Dr. Joy, Biafrans want to hear you.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Raf. Greetings, great Biafrans. Am I coming out?
Loud and clear, Doc.
Greetings, great Biafrans. Today we have all heard this unexpected, very sad news. But I want to encourage all of us to stand up, because there is nothing impossible for God to do. There is nothing impossible for our God to do. Let us all remember what Onyendo Mazina Dikano told us, that this Biafra will be like the last miracle on this earth. So let us all cheer up and look upon Chukwokike, knowing that it is when things look impossible, that is when he comes out and shine. So today, the Biafra Governing Council is going to give you this feedback, and I'm going to be reading it. But what is important is for all of us to not be discouraged. Let us know that this Biafra liberation is not a question of choice. It's about our life and the life of our children and their children. So let everybody stand up. Do not be discouraged. Let us understand that if I never be more, and that there is nothing impossible for our God to do. Now I'm going to be reading a message from the government to Biafrans. Let us all be encouraged. Biafra Republic Government in Exile, Brigi Governing Council. This is a letter written today, September 1st, 2025. Unexpected verdict against the Brigi Prime Minister, His Excellency Ekpa Simon Njoko, in the district court that sat in Lahti, Finland from May 30th to June 25, 2025. Fellow Biafrans, today we awaited justice. Today we prayed and hoped that our Honorable Prime Minister, His Excellency Ekpa'S would walk into freedom after nearly 10 months of unjust detention. Yet, the verdict of 6 years imprisonment is not what we had hoped. Though the walls of injustice still stand for now, let it be known Biafra's spirit is unshakable. Our Prime Minister remains a symbol of courage, and his struggle is the struggle of every Biafran. No prison can silence the truth, and no chains can bind a people determined to be free. Yes, we are hurt. Many of us have been crying. Yes, we are disappointed. But we are not defeated. No way we are not defeated. Today is not the end. It is only another chapter in our journey towards freedom. The enemies of truth may delay justice, but they can never deny it forever. The judges, Miss Heidi Melis, Miss Kaisa Kilinga, Miss Major Nimvita, in the court that sat in Lahti, Finland, they refused to watch videos of Fulani jihadists slitting people's throats, killing the indigenous people. They refused to watch any of the gruesome images of mass killings sponsored by the government of Nigeria. For them, those are too gruesome for them to watch. Yet, they expected Biafrans to endure them and stay calm without raising our voices. They must have also seen videos, evidences of Fulani herdsmen destroying people's farm, harvesting the crops and feeding their cattle with the crops, and in many cases killed the farmers again after destroying their farm. Fulani are committing these heinous crimes with apparent tacit support of Nigerian government. And the failure of Nigeria to protect its citizens from these heinous Fulani crimes have presented existential threats, making the indigenous population an endangered species that must be protected. Without freedom from Nigeria, the necessary protections will never materialize. Since the detention of the Brigade Prime Minister, the number of Biafrans being killed has not reduced. Instead, it has increased dramatically owing to increased attacks by Fulani jihadists on the one hand and increased Nigerian military attacks on the other. These issues are clearly evidence that our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa'S' presence has not contributed to insecurity, but rather reduced insecurity. During the Brigade Prime Minister trial in the court that sat in Lahti, Finland, we asked the court to dismiss the charges on several grounds. Number one, the Biafra Republic government in Israel is not a terrorist organization. We are not terrorists.
Of course.
Number two, the Brigade Prime Minister, Ekpa'S, is not a member or affiliated with a terrorist organization.
Of course.
Number three, Ekpa'S did not engage in public incitement, but rather, like many other prominent Nigerians, exercised his right to freedom of speech to create awareness to the real danger facing Biafrans, and by so doing, actually reduce insecurity. Number four, Ekpa'S expressed thoughts or opinions on Biafra liberation matters, but none of those opinions amounted to committing a crime against Finland. A crime has 4 important attributes: person, place, date, and time. There is nothing that shows that our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa committed a crime against Finland. Therefore, his trial in Finnish court for a crime reported to have been committed against another country amounted to abuse of law.
All right, my dear listeners, you've heard it. In fact, that is the state of the nation of Finland. Just like you've heard from the beginning of this very video, that you should not be sobered, you should not be worried, because they have really done what we really cheer the Biafrans up to do what they supposed to have done for a very long time. Yes, for a very long now. All the Biafrans, DOS, Briggy, BNL, BZD, all of them will now use their teeth to count their tongue. They will now know that they have really made a big mistake. You can see that after they did what they did, the name they are calling is Biafra, and we all are Biafrans. You understand? So I think the only thing we need now is to pray for the Prime Minister, as this new move that has just been taken by Gomeris, the lawyer to Simon Ekpa, will work out. Yes, the Prime Minister Ekpa, yes, is in a very calm state. There is nothing wrong. It's in a calm state at the moment. Yes, nothing much is wrong. So let us become as well, as the best is what is yet to come right now. Thank you so much. Please, let's share this video, because it really needs to go viral. Everybody needs to be calm with this very information. Thank you.